Hello everyone and welcome, I'm Steph and this is Real Fitness Coaching, and in today's video we're getting into a total body dumbbell HIIT workout. I've got two 8-kilo dumbbells plus my body weight to provide the resistance today. That is going to be plenty challenging enough. If you're not sure using the dumbbells, go a little bit lighter and then you can always do more next time if you feel it's a little bit light. You want a resistance that's challenging but doable for overhead movements like a press for about 45 seconds. This is getting everything involved: chest, back, legs, core, shoulders, arms, the works. It's going to be great for you if you're looking to burn through the calories, burn through body fat, build muscular strength, build some endurance and improve your recovery. We've got two movements back to back, 45 seconds each. Then we got a 30-second recovery. We're going to repeat that 9 times over. No two combinations are the same, so it keeps the workout interesting and keeps you guessing. We're going to start off with our warm-up now with horizontal rotations, bringing up the body nice and tall, chest up, and bring those arms around in a nice big sweeping circle, warming up the midsection, warming up through the hips, breathing just in time with the movement of the body as it's comfortable to. And notice how I'm turning my feet. So I'm not planting the feet firm, but rather keeping my body nice and fluid, moving through the full range of movement. Gently pulling that navel in, so you feel that stretch and that working through the midsection. From here, we're going to change it to our ski jumpers. Weight onto the heels. It's like a squat, this one, but with a pendulum swing for the arms, hips back, upper body leans forwards, nice and tall at the top. Breathing out. On the way up, in on the way down, getting that movement through the shoulders, through the shoulder blades, through the arms as well. And again, nice and smooth and fluid with these movements. One more. All right, from here we're going to go wide with our stance. We're going to bring one hand across to the opposite foot. Now I'm going to twist the body as I go from side to side, waking up the hips, stretching the inner thigh on both the straight leg, also feeling a bit of a stretch on the inner thigh on that loaded side. Keep the knees wide, weight into the heels. One more on each side. Perfect. From here back into the center, going to go high and then low with the hands, turning through the feet once again, getting that high to low rotation, adding a bit more movement through the whole body. That turn and that squat movement, getting us down low to the floor. One more. And we'll change sides, high to begin, and breathing out on the way up. Just as far around as is comfortable, staying nice and stable, but also dynamic as we move our weight from one foot to the other, low to high. One more. Good. Feet flat, arms up in the air. We're going to trace a big circle, left to right. Again, a little turn through the feet allows a full range of movement, and making that big circle down to the floor, wide, up and overhead. And one more. From the top, we'll go back in the other direction now. Turn and 2 minutes of our warm-up left. Breathing in to start the circle, out as we come back up to the top. Let's go one more, big circle, and nice work. Step back, so we've got space in front. Then take a step forward down, rotate round, push back up. That lunge, stabilize, twist. Moving the hands over that forward leg, that forward knee. Then stretch through the midsection, through those obliques. Balance and control, ankles, knee, hip, core. And we'll go one more on each side. That's it. And around. From here we're going to walk out, legs straight, fingertips down to palms. Step 1 foot forward, groin a step, step it back. Same thing on the other side. Get that foot flat to the floor. Get that knee as wide as is comfortable. All right, stepping through this movement here, getting the shoulders working, the core, and the hips opening up. Nice and wide with that knee. One more. Good. And then we're going to walk it back. Straight legs. All right, we're going to get onto the toes. high knees, a little bit of a jog, get that heart rate up. So our first two moves, squat to overhead press and a one arm row. Squat to overhead press from that racked position, up, overhead. With the row you can use one dumbbell, or if you want to double up for two, hand on the knee, and then rowing from there. Here we go, down and up. Breathing out. On the way up, tight grip on the dumbbells, keeping that chest up, feet slightly turned out, knees wide. Getting those elbows down towards the knees, whilst keeping that chest up for a full range of movement. Less than 20 seconds to go. Breathing out on the way up. Keep the reps coming, guys. We've got 10 seconds. Proud posture. Full arms reach. 4, 3, 2. Let's change it now to that row. Good grip. 1, 2, 3. Weight into the heels. Get the body low, but keep that posture proud. One hand on the knee, helping to keep stable and strong. Navel in, really getting that core working, driving the elbow up. Not too much movement through the upper body, just a little bit. Steady and stable. We've got 10 seconds more. Pulling the dumbbells to the lower ribs, arms length, and up. 2, 1. Whew, nice work. So next up we have racked squat, and then our single arm row on the other side. Now the racked squat, just as we had for our press, but this time it's just the legs working. And again, one dumbbell underneath, one over the top, holding the grip, but you can of course use that one dumbbell if you need to. Here we go, racked squats, down and up. Now you can go to a pace that's right for you, not too slow, but you don't have to race through these. We want quality repetitions, squeezing at the top, those thighs, the glutes. Again, sit the weight into the heels, keep those heels flat to the floor, knees wide, chest up, nice and long through the spine, navel pulled in, 10 seconds to go, and keep those knees wide. Get a little bit of a stretch through the inner thigh, working those glutes. Here we go, switching it now, that dumbbell row. Get a good grip on the dumbbell or dumbbells. One hand on the knee, and body low to the ground, but proud posture, lifting the chest up. Again, pulling those dumbbells toward the lower ribs, arms length, each repetition. Breathing out. As you bring the dumbbell up to the body, less than 10 seconds. Weight into those heels. Strong, stable position. Last one. Good. Whew. Okay, next up, one dumbbell for a rainbow sweep, and then Spider-Man plank. Up and over, holding the handle, tight grip. Spider-Man plank, like a press up, one knee up to the elbow and then the other. 5 seconds. Here we go. 3, ready, 2, 1. Turning through the feet. Getting a little bit more momentum than if we have the feet flat. Breathing out to the left and the right. Keeping that breathing in time with the movement of the body. Got 20 seconds left. Now 15. Keeping that turn going. Core, shoulders, and of course, the grip and the cardio. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Spider-Man plank. Hands slightly turned out. And then knee to elbow. Up on the toes. And that core, strong. Navel pulled in and upwards toward the spine. Don't let those hips drop too low with each forward movement of the knee. Bit of a twist through those obliques. Crunch, crunch that knee up towards the elbow. Okay, 5 seconds now. 3, 2, 1. Woo! All right, 3 down, 6 to go. Renegade row, bicep curls. Bicep curl I'll do first. Technique, all important. Slow and deliberate. For the renegade row, hands close together, feet wide. Bracing on the dumbbell as we row with the other. Here we go, renegade row first. And lift, lift. Tight grip, holding that dumbbell in position. A little bit of turn through the upper body. Right up on those toes. Looking to keep those hips just as steady as we can. Breathing out on the row. As we lift that dumbbell up, again towards the lower ribs. 10 seconds left. Straight arm on the loaded side. Bracing. Bicep curls. Slow and controlled. Feet planted. Breathing out on the way up. Tall and long through the spine. Both arms working together. Control on the way down. Squeeze at the top. 20 seconds to go. And tight grip. Forearms, biceps, shoulders as well. 5 seconds now, 2 more. 1, and there we go. All right, we've got single arm snatch, alternate sides, and then a low to high core twist. Feet either side of the dumbbell. One hand behind, straight up overhead. Switch. So we're punching that dumbbell into the air. High to low core twist. Feet planted, and we are driving up that diagonal from left to right or right to left. Here we go. Switching sides with every rep. Down and up. Lead with the elbow. Again, dumbbell between the feet. Down and up. Breathing out. That drive overhead. Quick switch from one side to the other. Building up that heart rate with that level change from that squat up overhead. Less than 10 seconds. Switching sides, nice and smooth. 3, 2, all right, high to low. Starting off high on my right. So remember which side I've worked with. Feet planted firm, and that twist through the abs, through those obliques. Arms length, just as much as you can. Down and up, driving in both directions. 20 seconds left. Breathing out on the way up, all the way down. Just keep it in time with the movement. 5 seconds left. Keep it going. Drive up, drive down. and rest. Okay, one arm plank, alternate arm lift, sorry, high plank, alternate arm lift, and then it's that high, low to high twist. Feet wide, hands together, lift, lift, keeping that body as square to the floor. And then the dumbbell on the other side, low to high. Starting off on the floor, hands together, feet wide, and here we go. Lift, lift out to the side, bracing with that palm heel against the floor, and belly button pulling inwards and upwards toward the spine. Right up on those toes, and breathing out as the arm reaches out to the side. Strong through that core, strong through the arm, and 5 seconds more. And then it's twists. Here we go. From the other side, low to high, high to low. Remember which side you started with. And again, arms reach. Driving in both directions. Exhaling in one. Breathing in the other. Again, you can exhale on the way up, all the way down. Then keep it in time. 15 seconds. Hips as steady as we can. It's the obliques, the midsection that's driving this twist. 5 seconds. Tight grip. 2, 1. Whew. Okay, 3 more to go. Split squat to press. And then on the other side. So the lead foot on my right hand for the dumbbell. Rear foot on the left, just providing that stability. So all the work on the one side. Down and then up. Okay, here we go. 45 seconds each side. Driving up the leg, the core, the shoulder, working together. All the work on that lead side. Driving through the heel, the rear foot, just providing that balance. Keep it nice and tall at the top, vertical. We've got 15 seconds now. Feeling the shoulders, feeling the leg, the glutes, the quads. Digging in for these last few reps. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch. So you can see both sides of this movement. Again, it's that lead foot doing the work. The rear foot just providing that balance. And as I have the free hand out to the side or out in front to provide that extra bit of balance. Easily 80% of the work on that lead leg, driving through that heel, driving into the floor. 10 seconds now. Up overhead. Straight line, tall, proud posture. One more. Nice work. Next up, scorpion climbers, alternate curl to press. Alternate curl. 1, 1, and the other side. Curl, press. Scorpion climbers. Bringing the knee forward and underneath, diagonally across. 5 seconds. Here we go. Weight on those palms and light on the toes. Step over to avoid some of that sweat on the floor. Just keep those knees moving as low to the ground as possible. Weight on the palms. 20 seconds to go. One step after the other. core strong. 10 seconds, guys. And 5, 4, 3, 2, curl to press. 1, 1, and the other side. 2, 2, and repeat. Feet planted firm, and just keep those reps going. 1, breathing out on the way up with that press. 20 seconds to go. Core strong, back strong, tight grip, and 10 seconds. Keep working. You got this. All the way through. 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Next up, our last duo, dive bombers and figure of 8. So the figure of 8, standing, we are chopping that figure of 8 pattern with the dumbbell. Dive bombers, hands on the floor, feet wide, knees wide, down. If you can, scoop the body low. Here we go, dive bombers to start. Down, chest low to the ground, then hips up on those toes, and get that low position. If you need to go straight arms, you can, but if you're going to work chest and shoulders a little bit more, bend at the elbows and get that depth. Core strong. We've got 15 seconds. Low to the ground. Last 5 seconds now. Down. And one more. All right. Okay. Figure of 8. Here we go. Last move. Let's make it a good one. Let's drive with everything we've got. Cutting that X, that figure of 8 across in front of the body. Strong core. Try and make it a tight turn. 15 seconds. Feet glued to the floor. Last 5 seconds now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. All right. Well done. Definitely a hot maker, that one. We're very handy to have a little towel. We've got mine today. Stay on your feet. Keep your body moving around. We'll recover that heart rate while standing, whilst we go through our cool down. Let's go hands on hips, feet a bit wider than hip width, and we'll take those hips out and around into those big circles. Nice and freely moving through the hips after those squats. Out and around. Testing that range of movement, letting the heart rate come down nice and slow. Let's change directions. Hands guiding the hips out, left and right. Good, nice big movements. And generally feeling freer through those hips than when we started. We'll go pendulum swing. Again, a bit of movement through those hips, ankles and knees. Let's get that nice tall reach overhead. Stretching out through the lats, through the chest, through the shoulders. As we come up, breathing, slowing over the time. One more. Excellent. Go wide with our stance. I'm going to bring those hands slower this time than our warm up. Reaching from one foot to the other. One foot, opposite side. Free hand behind the body. Stretching that hamstring on the side we're reaching to. One more. Good. Keep that wide stance. Hands on hips or hands on the legs. And as we lean the hips to one side and reach back towards that straight leg side, stretching the inner thigh on that straight leg. Slowly change to the other side. Again, hips to the right, leaning my body, upper body to the left to get that stretch. Breathing coming back down now under control. Onto the other side. Second time on this second side. And one more time, up and over. Just about 2.5 minutes of this cool down left. Really important to make sure we get a good cool down in. Get some good mobility and stretches. Sideways on, I'm going to go into a walkout, straight legs, a little bit of hamstring stretch, walking forward. Okay, palms on the floor, step, 1 foot forward, left foot forward, left hand is reaching up. Open up through the chest and shoulders and hold that position. And then bringing that high arm underneath the body, reaching across. The more we reach, the more we get that stretch on the hamstring, on the inner thigh, the adductor of that lead leg. A second time up overhead, T-rotation from that groiner step. Nice stretch through the body, the chest, that lead hip, and underneath again, threading the needle. Really sinking into that hip on that lead side. Replace the hand, switch the foot. Now on the right, it's the right hand that goes up with the right foot forward. Really stretch the chest, again the shoulders, by bringing that arm high and bringing it back behind the body before we go underneath. Again, the further we reach across, the more we're getting that lead hip stretch. Keep the knee wide, and then we'll reach up again second time. Open up. Use the muscles in the back to bring that arm across. Open up through the chest, and underneath we go. Breathing out as we reach across. Excellent. Bring the hand back to the floor. Bring the feet back. And we'll walk those hands back slowly. We're going to linger in this hamstring stretch. Weight into the heels. Fingertips under the toes. We're going to drop the hips now into a squat, just as low as you can. Keep those hands in place, and then we're going to push those hips up, high as we can, body close to the legs, feeling that hamstring stretch. And one more time, down, sitting to those heels if we can, and pushing up, body close to the legs, down towards the floor, and
activity completed.
Nice work. Uncurl the body nice and slow. Head and shoulders coming up last. Gonna roll those shoulders around low to high, from the front to the back. Really bring those shoulder blades together to get that movement through the spine, through the back, and through the shoulders. One more. We're going to bring the arms wide and then across. Wide and then across. Again, flexing and extending the spine with the shoulders and the chest and the back, getting this last bit of mobility. All right, fantastic work. Give yourselves a round of applause. Well done. If you put everything into each and every one of those exercises, that would have been a tough, challenging workout. Thank you so much for joining me in these workouts. Again, if you're liking the content here, if you're liking these videos, if you're having great workouts, please subscribe to the channel, put a like on this video, share it with anyone that you know will benefit from these workouts. Have a fantastic rest of this day. I will see you very soon for another fantastic workout.